Earlier today, Scottie Barnes just got announced that he is your 2021-2022 Rookie of the Year. And I can't lie, when I first heard about it, I had some mixed feelings. Not that I don't love Scottie Barnes, I just think that it was a three-man race, or after the voting, it really became a two-man race. I was just generally surprised that Cade Cunningham didn't have that many votes. But yeah, Scottie Barnes is the 2021-2022 Rookie of the Year, and I can't even lie, it's great. It's great. I love Scottie. He's done a really good job with Toronto. He's a great all around player. But I'm just gonna. I just was thinking about something as I was like, was he really the guy? And my pick was Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley was my Rookie of the Year pick, and he did not end up winning. And that I thought he would win, and he was the front runner for most of the season. And it was just kind of odd to me that Scottie Barnes was the guy that was rewarded with the trophy. I mean, it wasn't odd. Scottie Barnes had a great season and was right there with Evan Mobley. Rookie of the Year was never a legitimate decision between Evan Mobley and, as you can see, it was so close. It was the closest race like ever. If you look at the voting, I will put the link in the description if you have not seen the voting. But the voting was extremely close. It was basically like a 50-50. 48 first place votes for Scottie Barnes, 43 for Evan Mobley. So I can't even be like, okay, I picked Evan Mobley, but he was really close to winning. Just a couple voters changed their opinions, and the award goes to Evan Mobley. Just shout out to Scottie Barnes though. He's been a great player for the Raptors. Defensively, he's a menace. He shot the ball a lot better. His offensive game is a lot better than I thought. And I just think that with him on the floor, Toronto is just better. You could see like the first game he got injured in the playoffs, and I think like while I'm recording this, the Raptors actually I wasn't watching the game, but the Raptors actually just took game 4, which is good for them that they're still in this. But like after I saw Scottie Barnes got injured, like my mind was just immediately switched. Okay, there's no way the Raptors can win this series without Scottie Barnes. That's just how impactful Scottie Barnes is. I'll just explain why I have Evan Mobley first and why I thought Evan Mobley should have won it and why I was like, okay, so obviously my what I predict isn't always gonna be right, but since that's what I thought, Evan Mobley, I gave it to Evan Mobley simply because I just think that the jump that he the jump he's translated to the Cavs is a little more better than the jump that Scottie Barnes how they made their teams better. Evan Mobley was also a much better defender. I mean, actually not much, but he was a better defender. He I think is a little more defined on the offensive end, and the Raptors made the playoffs and the Cavs didn't. I mean, the Cavs were 2 games away. Like if they won any of those 2 games, they'd be a playoff team. But I just think that the way, even with all the injuries, how Evan Mobley was the constant force and the Mr. Reliable and the guy that was the most valuable and just the guy that can do it all on the basketball court, doesn't have really weaknesses and just fits in any role and is such a great defender. He can give some of the best bigs hard time despite his skinny frame. I just would give it to Evan Mobley, but shout out to Scottie Barnes. Yeah, that's just what I was saying. This isn't really a video. It was basically just a thought that okay, Scottie Barnes Rookie of the Year. I acknowledge that he had a great rookie season. As for the voting, Cade Cunningham only had 9 first place votes, but I would say that Scottie Barnes and Evan Mobley had much better cases than Cade because Cade also struggled to start the season. He did pick it up, but the Pistons were one of the worst teams in the league, and there has been, I feel like Cade isn't as all around. Cade is the best offensive player. Cade or Jalen Green is the best offensive player. Jalen Green, if we're going based on the last month or 2 of the season, Jalen Green might be my Rookie of the Year. But we're going through a whole season that wasn't Jalen Green. He got 1 second place votes, and that's it. I really did think Jalen Green was going to get more just because of the fact that he was playing really well, but only 1 second place vote. Wasn't really expected that, but that's what happened. Franz Wagner got a 3rd place. I'm pretty sure Franz Wagner got a 3rd place, or 2 third place, and Herb Jones. Shout out to Herb Jones. I actually do enjoy Herb Jones making it. Here are my all rookie teams. Just while I'm in the topic of rookies, Cade, Mobley, and Scottie. Those were the top 3 candidates. Jalen Green, I would put in there, and my 5th. I'm debating on Josh Giddey or Jalen Green. I made a video really early in the season. It's one of my most popular videos, my most popular non-short video on the channel. It's why I just think that I love Josh Giddey. And ever since then, Josh Giddey hasn't really improved. He's been out for some time, and Franz Wagner's had been more of a consistent player. But I just think that Giddey's value just goes so much. So I'm taking Josh Giddey, how his passing and how great of a player he is at that young age. I'd take Giddey on the first team. And I put Wagner as a lock. Put Herb Jones as a lock. He's the best defensive rookie, probably him and Evan Mobley. I'll get Bones Highland. Bones Highland was a great player this season that many people don't. If there's any rookie that's like not projected to be like an all-star, like Cade, Mobley, Scottie, even Green, like these guys have all-star paths in their future. Giddey, they have all-star paths in their future. If there's one guy like at the end that is had a good rookie season, I think it's got to be Bones Highland. I think Bones Highland has all of making to be one of the better scorers in this league. He's a bucket getter. So yeah, that's who I said, right? I have Herb, Franz, and Bones. I don't want to put Suggs there. Okay, I'll just think. Chris Duarte. Chris Duarte would be my next. Chris Duarte and Io DeSumo. Those would be my five guys. Second team. Shout out to Jalen Suggs, even though he didn't have a great rookie season. Alfred Sengun was nice for a little bit of time. Jonathan Kuminga. I can't forget about Kuminga. Kuminga would be like the one that I like left off. Like that was the one Dick and you definitely could put in there. But yeah, congrats to Scottie Barnes. Congrats to Marcus Smart, my guy, Marcus Smart. I make a video on that, but I was so happy. One of my happiest moments as an NBA fan, being a Celtics fan. I've been a Celtics fan for a couple of years now, and Marcus Smart has been on the team ever since I've been a Celtics fan. So that was great. I just love that he got his proper respect, even though my defensive player of the year was actually Mikal Bridges. Shout out Marcus. Even as a Celtics fan, shout out Marcus Smart. And yeah, I know Raptors fans are like really happy right now because they love this guy right now. But uh yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Congrats to Scottie Barnes once again.